Good morning, Stephanie Kammerman, the Stock Whisperer, here to tell you today's daily dark pool whisper for August 28th, 2019. And we are volatile this morning. For those of you that do have my app, it's probably been making a lot of noise this morning. Yeah, as I was starting to do the whisper, things started to move. So I started to send out the alerts individually, which is a really good alarm clock if you're a trader. I mean, I would want to be woken up if the SPY was falling, which it is. And we're bearish below 286. Yep, we've gone down, hit 285.50 first test, right? See the buyers come in there, bounced it up. Second test, yep, there's another entry if we break below 285.50. There is nothing but air below all the way down to this 280 level. So this could get ugly today. Only bullish above 288.25. We had those amazing real-time SPY prints yesterday. That was a great clue. Great level to watch. We retested it in the afternoon at 288.13 area, and bam, they were selling again, and we've moved down since then. So I love those real-time prints. If I do post those, definitely pay attention. Those are really the only ones that I day trade off of. Remember, the first day the prints happen, we usually get a splash on individual stocks. I always tell my traders not to trade them the first day. Let them marinate a couple days. And usually the splash is the opposite direction of the true intended move. So they'll splash it up if they're selling, they'll splash it down if they're buying. You can day trade that splash, but keep in mind it's probably the wrong direction. Okay, so wait a couple days. The best trades to take are these whisper the days that I'm going over right now. These are the trades that I've mapped out for you using pivots, using trend lines, and using the dark pool prints and the pre-market price action. I'm looking at the ECN books. I'm looking to see where the big guys are loaded to buy and sell. These are your highest probability trades. So E-minis, bullish above 28.81, bearish below 28.60, and yep, we have gone below. I did send this out earlier. If you missed the first level, it's not a big deal. Just go up and load on the next level. So IWM, bullish above 146, bearish below 144.75. I've been calling out this 145 level to watch. We are finally below it. If we close weak below this, that's going to be uber bearish. Here's the weekly chart. Will most likely come down to 142.50 first, and then 140. That's where the 200 simple moving averages on a weekly chart. $2.50 increments are very powerful, so we can easily trade off of those levels. Let's go to the QQQs. Bullish above 185.50. I always have to have a level just in case world peace breaks out. Bearish below 184 today. And that is really key, you guys. That is the recent dark pool level. All right, right here. If I bold one of these dark pool levels, it means it was recent. And we have just fallen below that. So that's a really, really key level to see if we can close below that or not. If we do, that's going to be uber bearish. Let's go to the NASDAQ futures. All right, so we broke below the 75. Oh, no, we tested it. 75.25. Yeah, a really key level to watch today for the NASDAQ futures. We tested it twice this morning. Bullish only above 7,600 for the NASDAQ futures. Let's go to the Russell. Not the Russell, I'm sorry, the Dow. I always do that. The Dow futures. Bullish above 25,850. And bearish below 25,700, and we did go below that. We bounced off this 25,650. So another entrance on the short side would be if we break below 25,650 moving forward today. The oil futures, wow, we had oil numbers yesterday after the close, and look what happened. Show you this on a weekly chart because we've been watching that trend line. Yep, we broke above this, yeah, this huge resistance trend line that we've been up thrusting. So it's only Wednesday. Let's see if we can close above that on the weekly chart, or are we going to have another up thrust? But we're just going to take it level to level today. And so I mapped out the pre-market volume from 55.34 to 55.81. So bullish above 56. We're not above that yet. And bearish below 55. Okay, so this is the trade setup. Bullish above 56. And bearish below 55. And you can see a lot of volume came in right here. I used that candle to get my levels. Let's talk about gold. Yeah, gold. We are above that 1550 level. That's huge. Yeah, we've been rocking and rolling gold and bonds in the Java pit. And today we're going to be bullish above 1555. All right, and bearish below 1545. But here's what I want to show you. Let me just go. GDX is not on the Whisper. I did put GLD, which I'll get to in a little bit. But GDX, I'm trading this. Yesterday there was a huge seller at 30.83. He's no longer there. Yeah, he's kind of spoofing. He was selling at 30.50 yesterday. I showed you in the Whisper. He moved his sell order to 30.83. And today, look where he's at. He is selling 31.46. Yeah, so we'll watch as it gets there. But I would still watch 30.83 because he may be refreshing. And I'm doing a vlog about that. Yeah, this afternoon I'll be recording it. I'll be showing you an example of what refreshing looks like, which is pretty cool. Live example. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out in a day or so. So let's go to the individual stocks. So I just wanted to point that out for those levels. But let's go with AMD. Yeah, this has been one that I've been trading. I don't like to day trade this one, but I love to swing it. Yeah, day trading is hard. If you've ever day traded AMD, you know what I'm talking about. It's a shaky son of a gun, but I love swinging it. It's much better for me. We've been below massive, massive sell prints, which started back here, actually this day. We had a 3 million sell print, and then we had some more sell prints back in this area, and we've really just been going lower and lower. So today, bearish below 29.80 for AMD. If you're not in this, watch that level. And only bullish above 30.60. We had some more prints that came in yesterday, 30.10, and we are below that. And 31.25 was another one that was recent, and we are below that one as well. Let's go to Autodesk. ADSK had earnings, not very pretty. Is it going to be a drop and drop lower, or a drop and pop? So 135 is a really big $5 increment level, bullish above that, and bearish below 130. I find that going to those $5 levels is really helpful in determining that. But if we do get prints in, you definitely want to watch that. I saw a big seller at 132.99. See if he's there still. Yeah, he's still there. See that guy? Yeah, so if it could break above 133, yeah, it might move up a bit, but what I saw was this this moving average right here, this 50. So it would really need to break. That's why I picked the 135. Again, it can move pretty quick too, so that's really key. All right, let's go to Apple. Apple was a great short yesterday on the Whisper, bearish below 206. Today I'll only be bullish if we break above that 206 because that's where the 8 EMA is. Yeah, again, that's a brick wall. Again, I'm bullish above that, but I'm going to be bearish below 203.50 to just drop below. There is room to go to the downside for Apple. All right, TLT. We've been bullish above 145 after those recent prints, massive prints on TLT, AGG, IEI. We've had just tons of prints on bond like ETF, stuff we've never heard of. So we're just riding this wave up. If you're not in this yet, today's level is 149. And I just want to show you something. Hold on. on the pivots. Yeah, so here's the short-term trade setup today. Yeah, if we break above, I'll just move this right over here. Yeah, break above 149, then there's a trade to go to R3 on persons pivots. That's usually the overbought area, so that would be a great day trade for TLT. That's what I'm eyeing today if you're not, again, in it yet. Most of the traders in my room have been swinging it and rolling options higher and higher. And I think those 150s might cash in today, by the way, if you're in those in the room. Okay, so bearish only below 147.80, and that's a retracement trade to the pivot, by the way. Yeah, shorter term retracement trade, but we'll see if we do get more prints that come in. Let's go to GLD. GLD bullish above 146.12 and bearish below 145 for a retracement to the 8 EMA. Let's go to Tiffany's. They had earnings finally. Volume started to come into this one. And this morning, yeah, one of my traders said, I can't believe Tiffany is up. Their earnings weren't good. Here's a trick that they do. They pop it up on 475 shares. That could be me trying to fake you out, trying to make it look like it's up. You always have to pay attention to the volume. This is peanuts. Whenever you see them pop it up on small volume, yeah, most of the time they drop it down like a rock. They're trying to get in some suckers at the top here, so don't fall for that, okay? Don't, now if it was 100,000 shares, that's real. That takes a lot of money to keep that up there, but that is how they get you, new traders, right, to get in there. So this is very bearish. I posted this out already. Bearish below 83.25. Yep, it's been moving already, making lower lows. I do have a lower end target at 80.37. Let's go to MT. And by the way, if you're in my trading room or in the training pit, you see me mapping out these trades live in the morning. So if you're a pre-market trader who has the app, you definitely want to come into my trading room and take advantage of me doing these live every morning. MT, bullish above. This was yesterday's whisper, by the way. Finally moving, yeah, below those prints. And I am bearish below 1350. Yep, if we close weak today, this is a great swing on the short side, especially. Bank of America. Yep, this is one that I've been trading. It's been slow, but it is moving finally. Bullish above 27 only and bearish below 26.12 today. That's a key level. And let's go to Verizon. This does not have pre-market volume, but it had a big print yesterday. So bearish below 57. And it could have a little bit a tough time on the way down because we do have the 4 EMA. Wherever this is, there's going to be some buying, and then the second test, it'll break down through it. And then, of course, the 8 EMA. But if this is selling at the top, yeah, this should move lower. But just be aware that when stocks are below the 8 exponential moving average, they're much easier on the short side. If they're selling at the top, we usually have to go through some support before we get below the 8. So it's a little bit tougher. But here's the print that said it all yesterday. SCHB, 5 million. This is an ETF most people probably don't know about. It's a Schwab US Broad Market ETF. And you can see the volume was ridiculous that came in yesterday. This has top holdings. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, JP Morgan, Google, J&J, and XOM. Do not trade SCHB. This is not going to be a great vehicle to trade. Trade one of the top holdings. Okay, watch the level 69.13. Could be splashing a bit, but if we stay below that level within the next couple days, this is uber bearish because there's so many different stocks in this. We have technology, we have banks, we have oil. We have healthcare. So this is a broad-based ETF, and it's screaming right now to be watched. Okay, so watch that very carefully. They're very sneaky. Remember we had that big 3 million sell print on IJR? That was a Russell, yeah, a small cap ETF. And we've gone, we've gone quite a bit lower. Yeah, so they're very sneaky with doing trades on these ETFs that most people don't know about, but I got my eye on them. Whenever something unusual pops up on my block trade indicator, okay, I'm going to let you know about it instantly. So there you have it. Those are your whispers. Until next time, happy trading.
That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.